we've got a good one for you tonight. Playoff West Virginia high school football is fully underway. AAA games were happening today, including the matchup we're going to be highlighting here. The 7-seed Herbert Hoover taking on the 2-seed Princeton. So let's run right down into Princeton to get things started off here. Action-packed crowd. Herbert Hoover took out Princeton last year. Princeton looking to avenge the loss. Both teams stalled out in their first drive, but it's going to be Blake Fisher right here, number 1, bouncing off body, spinning his way forward, keeping it going in the pressure, and getting the first down and then some. And then it's going to be Peyton Grigsby, number 13, finding Fisher wide open out of the backfield, and he is in for the touchdown. Herbert Hoover striking first. It's 7-0. But Chance Barker going to make some magic happen here. Taking the snap, and he's going to pitch it out right here to Wyatt Klein, picking up a big gain right here. Still on his feet, going to start out racing everybody. Can he go the distance? No, he cannot, but it's still enough to set up Jake Belcher right here, number 15. Takes the snap, gets the handoff, and he just bullies his way through everybody, and he is in for 7. We're all tied up, and it's going to be Barker once again, going deep, taking a shot. He wants his man, Brad Mosser, who makes a leaping catch to save it. Oh my goodness. Mosser makes the catch, and then a couple plays later, he takes it in for 6. 14-7 lead now for Princeton. Starting to gain some momentum. But Herbert Hoover doesn't back down. This is how the games usually go for Princeton. Very close in the early going. Grigsby now finding Lance Williams wide open here in the end zone. We're all tied up at 14. Great execution there and a great route there by Williams to get open. No one was within at least 5 yards of him to get open. And now some razzle-dazzle in the backfield right here. Ended up faking out the camera, but it ends up in the hands of Fisher, who takes off for a big gain. That was a 3rd and 16, by the way, and they end up getting it on a trick play to get the first down, and then it's Fisher out of a wildcat formation right here. Takes the direct snap, and he is going to run right up through the hole, and he's in for 6, 21-14. Now, final seconds into this half we go. Princeton got all the way deep up to the goal line. It's going to be Barker rolling around, trying to find someone. Goes, he connects, but it's Aiden Hernandez and Fisher once again. I've been calling his name a lot for good reasons. They come up with a goal line stand at halftime. Now, a long drive here for Princeton. Starts off a little slow. Mosser getting swallowed up by a sea of Huskies. Now it's 4th and long. This drive has been going on for more than 9 minutes. Barker rolling, looking, scanning, throws up a prayer, and it's Mosser. He's got it. Oh my goodness. Brad Mosser hauling it in, and we're all tied up at 21. Back and forth matchup to say the least. Celebrating with his team. We'll be seeing Grigsby later on, trying to see if we can get some action going for him. Grigsby rolling out. We're now in the 4th quarter. Rolling out, but he gets picked off. It's Brady Klein right in there at the perfect spot at the perfect time. And now it's going to be a handoff here. Alexander Cox, 9 and change left to play in the 4th. Here we go. He gets the lane. He's got some room to run. Toe taps the sideline. Can he go all the way? Not quite. Gets pushed out around the 5, but it's Mosser punching it in for his 3rd touchdown of the night. And get this, after this play, there was a muffed punt by Herbert Hoover, and it sets up the Tigers once again. And here he goes, Mosser, cutting, weaving, juking, stiff-arming, walking in for touchdown number 4. 35-21's the score now. He has been absolutely unstoppable. Starting to pull away from this game, but Herbert Hoover doesn't back down. Grigsby finding a wide open Hernandez, broken coverage, no one's within 10 yards of him, and he just walks right in, and we're back to a 1-score game with about 5 minutes to play. And this is 35-28. The Tigers trying to close this game out. They give it off to Mosser once again. He fakes out everyone, including the cameraman. He walks in. Could be a walk-off score, but a missed PAT makes it 41-6. But here we go on the run here for We got Herbert Hoover rushing again, trying to make some magic happen. They would end up scoring. It's 41-35 because of a missed PAT by Princeton. Onside kick, can they get it? No, they cannot. Princeton recovers it and goes on to win 41-35. What a barn burner. But here's how the AAA matchups are looking. Upset alert in Bridgeport, losing 27-33 against the 9-seed Chapmanville. North Marion, the 4-seed, falling 38-57 against Nitro. North Marion's the 4th seed. Now Princeton, huge win. This was the closest I think anyone's come to beating Princeton all season long, but they hang on, taking down Herbert Hoover, and then a shutout for the 6th seed, Spring Valley, ending the Cinderella run of the 14th seed. These will be some great matchups. 9 versus 5, just like we all expected, right? And then 2 versus 6 as the free seed was upset earlier in the day. We got a lot of football to dive into this week as the playoffs continue to ramp up. Can Princeton go all the way with the 1 seed knocked out now? We'll see once the schedule is announced in the coming days.